Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and two-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your driver's license is important so you can get back and forth to work, get your kids to school, and back and forth to daycare. If your license has been suspended because you can't pay your tickets, you can't do any of those things. Let's talk about Chapter 13 bankruptcy. You may have heard the tickets cannot be discharged, but they can be dealt with in a Chapter 13 case. Why not come in for a free consultation? The chapter you choose will make all the difference to your getting back, legally, on the road. Let's design a plan to pay off your tickets and restore your license immediately. I'm attorney Travis Gagne. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Got a Houston reporter. You know me, I'm all about excellence in broadcasting, Steve. That's what we're about here. And we like to highlight it in other industries. We just can't take all the credit ourselves. We know other people do good things in broadcasting, even though we are the gold standard. Houston reporter by the name of Sion Rhodes was doing a man on the street interview recently, even though she's a woman on the street. And
hot woman on the street.
Yeah. And she asked some British guy what he was doing in Houston. He told her he was in town playing with a band. It just so happened that the band is Def Leppard, and she was talking to Phil Collins. She had no idea.
Well, she's a younger lady.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised. It's not like, and it's not like he doesn't dress like a rock star guy. He has short hair.
Yeah.
So
still,
it's funny.
Yeah, it is funny. It's just like, oh, what are you doing here? Are you somebody I might know?
Are you in Houston? I'm playing for the band. Oh, you're in a band. Is it like a band that I'd recognize?
Probably, yeah.
Do you care the name?
Yeah, Def Leppard was playing there. We just played the other night.
Really? Yeah. Awesome. Very nice to meet you.
I don't know if she knows who they are.
No, that was I don't recognize the name of your band.
Really?
Awesome. Hey, Sion, let me play the song that you like to strip to. Then you'll know that one.
Wow.
Well, everybody knows that song, right?
She's a writer, dancer, yogini, and political junkie. Nowhere does it say she's a stripper, BJ.
You don't know she's a yogini. You know what? If she's maybe with her significant other, likes to do a little striptease, pour a little sugar on me. She'll know that song. I mean, I bet if everybody knows that song. I think if he said our band plays this song, she would probably go, I know you guys.
Yeah, we just played over there, which is an arena.
Yeah, we were over there.
Oh, yeah. Cute. What local venue are you playing at? No, we're Def Leppard. We've sold millions upon millions of copies of our album.
Well,
I know some people are giving her a hard time, but it's like, how is she supposed to know every single rock star out there?
Yeah, she said, though I knew of Def Leppard, because she did get a lot of tweets, and Sion said, though I knew of Def Leppard, I was more into Michael, Prince, Bowie, and Wham at that time, LOL. I'm so lucky to have met him. He was incredibly chill and humble. I didn't realize she was old enough to know. I just assumed she was young, but the bands she mentioned are bands meaning that she was probably in her 20s and the 80s if she was into those bands, right?
I wonder, yeah.
All right, well, good for her, because I thought she was younger than that.
I mean, she looks like, I would say, maybe pushing 30. But then again, I'm terrible at guessing ages.
Well, dude, I mean, and by the way, she can put on an Astros T-shirt with the best of them. That's all I'm going to say. You know what I mean?
Her eyes are up here, BJ.
Oh, sorry for that.
That's pretty funny, though.
Yeah.
And what if, of all people, you're doing a man on the street type of a thing, and then you just... Yeah. And that's cool that he was willing to chat with her.
That is the other thing, is how is he just hanging out on the street like that to be interviewed? Usually they stay away from anything media.
Maybe he's just getting a cup of coffee, and then this news crew comes up, and he's thinking, oh, they want to talk to me because I'm Phil Collins from Def Leppard. And then she's like, what are you doing here in town?
Yeah. That's awesome. That is very, very awesome. Hey, here's another great story about a celebrity. We told you earlier in the week about Jeffrey Owens. He started on the Cosby Show, and he was recently job shamed by somebody.
Yes,
because it's just they had a picture of him just working at a Trader Joe's, and this all went viral. And a lot of folks, which I'm very pleased that folks were really pissed at the job shaming. It's like, so what if a dude who is an actor is now working at Trader Joe's? I mean, Trader Joe's is a good company, good job. and not every actor can work full-time in their profession. It just is how it is.
If I remember correctly, there was a lady that took the picture, and then she since said that she feels really bad that she even did that. Which obviously she should, because I don't know what her end goal was. Maybe she just thought it'd be so funny and everyone's going to jump on the viral sensation that is spreading this video, or picture. But it's nice to know that she actually regretted doing that.
I appreciate that. I hope, in fact, she really does and learns something about it, because I think a lot of us could really learn about just the meanness that's out there, and also just taking pictures of people. It's just, to me, very creepy just to take a picture of somebody without them knowing. It's like being at the beach and taking pictures of girls at the beach. I think that's creepy, and it would be creepy just taking pictures of anybody for some sort of enjoyment or laughter.
I definitely agree. Her name's Karma, and she said she took the picture on an impulse. I know.
What a great. That's not ironic at all.
She meant no ill will towards Jeffrey. She even shut down her social media accounts because then, obviously she was getting a wave of negative responses, and said, I actually want to go up to him and say something, but I thought you might embarrass him. But then I did something that actually embarrassed him even more. I didn't go on my first instinct, and I should have. So
she said she meant no ill will. So what? I don't know. I didn't see the original post, but what was the point of posting it if she meant no ill? What else would she have meant?
Unless she was just like, oh, look at this. I saw a celebrity, and he's working at Trader Joe's. So maybe it was something along those lines,
Yeah. I guess. I just don't know what goodwill could come of that, except, look at this guy. He used to be a good. Did she post a side-by-side like that?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
But I'm not positive. I don't see the original post anywhere.
I meant no ill will. I'd like to know what you did mean when you posted it, but I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. She did apologize. So anyway, good news for Jeffrey is that, we talked about Tyler Perry reaching out via Twitter saying, quote, I'm about to start shooting OWN's #1 drama next week, and that's the Oprah Winfrey Network.
I know.
Come join us.
I'm not ignorant. I'm aware.
Well, actually, you were the other day you were ignorant and unaware.
I've grown since then.
Yeah. TMZ just reported that Jeffrey at first said, I don't know if I want to do this. I want to earn my way into a thing. I don't want to just be given a handout. But now he's decided to take the offer because, like Steve and I talked about earlier, dude, take the offer. I mean, as an actor, you know, it's luck-based a lot.
Right. I mean, obviously, if you have the skill set to keep the gig, that's great. But, I mean, sometimes you get your foot in the door for the weirdest reasons. And I wonder if he's married and if maybe when he went back to talk to his wife's like, no, you are an actor. You love to be an actor. Take this damn job.
Now, there's another development that's bizarre to me.
Okay.
And first of all, he's going to be on the Haves and Have-Nots if you care, because if you loved him on the Cosby Show, what the heck? And you can check him out on OWN, Oprah's network. He's going to have a recurring role. He'll be in 10 episodes.
That's cool. I think a lot of people just assume that Tyler's going to put him in for one episode. It's kind of like a feel good.
Yeah.
But that's pretty awesome that all of a sudden he's going to be on that for an extended period of time.
And you can make something happen. If my memory serves me correct, Blossom,
Mayim Bialik.
Yeah, she was not supposed to be a main character on The Big Bang Theory. She was going to be like a one-off joke, and it turns out they loved her so much she ended up, going from recurring character to main character. So it could happen for this dude.
It was Aaron Paul, Jesse from Breaking Bad. He was only supposed to be in the first season.
Oh,
and they were going to kill him off. But the reaction to his character was so popular and so positive that the Vince Gilligan, the creator of it, decided, you know what, we got to keep him on the show.
How about that, bitch? If you don't know the show, that's Jesse's line. In related news, and this is one that really is a little confusing to me, and I don't know, well, he said, of course, he doesn't want handouts, but then Nicki Minaj, the singer, said she was going to give him $25,000. And
she's more of a rapper than a singer, BJ.
Okay, well, you're right. Performer. How about that?
Yes.
We can agree on that. She was among the celebrities who were outraged by the original customer's decision to post the picture online, saying, quote, I personally want to donate $25,000 to Jeffrey Owens today. You know why? Let me tell you something. This man is a whole effing legend on these streets, and what Karma and her bitch did is effing stupid for that bull S. You want to try to embarrass this hardworking man? See, Nikki and I are on the same wavelength with this whole thing.
I need Nikki to write statements for all of us from now on. That's the greatest reason why ever.
Nikki's awesome.
Even if I was like Jeffrey and like, no, I don't want any handouts. But then you get a $25,000 check and then you hear what she said. I would take it.
You got to take it.
I would take it and I would cash it and I would thank her. And she's my new favorite rapper.
Oh, no doubt about it. And then would you also release a statement about me taking this job with Tyler Perry, because no one could say it better than you, Nikki.
That was awesome.
Dude, and she's right. right. That's how I feel. Oh, I meant no harm. And I think, yeah, she's right. I think Karma was a jerk.
Yep.
And she should say I was a jerk and don't mean I meant, yeah, you meant harm. Yes, you did. You meant to make fun of the guy. By going, oh, look at this guy. He was a guy. Now he's at Trader Joe's. Yeah, you meant to make fun of him, and Nikki and I are on the same page.
It's so different than, remember when that I think she was like a playmate or something. She was an attractive woman, and she was in a gym, and she took a picture of someone that was heavier set in the locker room, if I remember correctly.
Oh, right.
And it was just like, yeah, what was your end result? What were you hoping that was going to do when it got out there publicly? Like, there's lots of times I see something really weird or funny, and I like take a pic, and I'm like, what am I going to do with this?
Yeah.
I don't know this person. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing. I should probably just delete it off of my phone.
Yeah.
I remember one time I saw a woman, she fell asleep while she was working out at the gym, and she had, was holding the dumbbell in her arm, and then she just nodded off. And I'm like looking at her, like, at what point is she going to wake up? So I'm like, oh, let me take a picture. And then I was like, what am I'm not going to be that person. That's stupid.
Yeah.
So I sent it to Danny, and that was it.
Well, yeah, you sent it to us. We just don't put it out there publicly.
Exactly. Well, just Danny. I trust him. I don't trust you.
What? I would never, ever.
She was a Playboy model, Danny Mathers.
Yes.
And she avoided jail time by completing 30 days of community service.
For this, for basically...
for posting a nude picture of somebody from a locker room.
Man.
But, yes.
Yeah, that's all she got was 30 days.
And she got banned from the gym.
Man,
I think she should have gone to jail.
I think she should have gone to jail. The community service, no. You know what? No. Or you add that on. But you took a nude picture of somebody and put it out there for people to see, and you don't get jail time for that? Really? I think you should. I'm with Vicky on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the laws are, man.
Well, I'd like to change it right now.
Okay.
Well, I think she's pretty and rich and famous, so she avoided jail. Yay.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you on there, Vic. That sucks. Let's go. You know what? Why don't we say we go give her some Washington justice? You know what that means? We'll buy her a nice gift basket from the Washington store in the mall and just leave it on her doorstep.
I thought it was just being passive aggressive and not talking to her and seeing if she got the hint.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's Washington justice. All right, I have a question for you. What happens when someone goes on social media to already complain about the Seahawks? I haven't even played a game yet. It's another edition of Facebook Drama. You're going to hear it at 8:17 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle.
Now it's time for Facebook Drama.
And Facebook Drama is our opportunity to point out the idiots that are on Facebook.
Idiots.
This is an actual Facebook post. The drama unfolds because of it, and yep, we are acting it out. This time around, Rev, you'll be playing, not the original poster, BJ, you'll be playing Ben, who's the original poster.
I'm the OG.
That's right. Greg will be played by Rev.
Nice.
And I will play Kyle. So this is a special Seahawks edition of Facebook Drama. The original poster is Ben, so BJ, please take it away.
All right, that's it. The season is over. Hashtag Blue Friday.
I gave up on the Mariners last month.
No, I'm talking about the Seahawks. Who cares about the Mariners?
They haven't even played their first game yet. Are you really basing it off of the preseason?
No, I'm not.
Oh, here we go again. Just another hater. Hashtag Go Hawks.
Seriously, why are you so negative today, Ben?
Look, I woke up this morning, I got ready, went to put on my jersey, and it doesn't fit anymore!
So you think that the season is over because your jersey doesn't fit?
Yeah, I do. It's a bad omen.
Okay, I'm tapping out. You're so stupid.
Maybe the bad omen is how many tacos and pizza you eat every week. Or maybe it's all the beer you crush every game.
No. I've always done that. And my jersey has always fit. Here I am now. My jersey doesn't fit. I am done.
I can't believe I'm still replying, but how about you just buy a new jersey or lose some weight?
Jerseys are expensive. The season is over.
All right, I'm tapping out. Happy Blue Friday, people.
Ben's my kind of guy.
See, I don't think I could ever be friends with Ben. I think I would.
No way.
I wouldn't even comment on this post.
Yeah.
I would immediately... I wouldn't even unfollow. I would unfriend and block Ben.
Yeah, there you go.
I do not need Ben in my life.
Yeah, he is 100% just a genius. He really is. Say, hey, dude, how about you put down the beer? You are getting so fat you can't fit into your jersey. And don't worry, Russell Wilson is going to have a good season with you or without you in your jersey.
Go Hawks. I mean, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a bad omen, Steve. He can't fit into his jersey. It's a bad omen, buddy.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to save this Facebook drama.
Okay.
And in 17 or so weeks, we'll look back and see if Ben was right.
Yeah.
And if he was, we need to get him a weight loss program.
Yeah, we do.
So he can fit back into that jersey and we can see success again.
I hope Ben is wrong. I'm very tentative about this season. I hope Ben is wrong.
So I thought BJ had a fat jersey. No, you've gotten rid of those fat jerseys.
I would be glad to give one to Ben if it'll help us win. If I still had it, I definitely would. I'd be like, here you go. But I don't know how big Ben is because I was an XL. Ben might be an XXL. I don't know. I mean,
the problem is it's his lucky jersey. Nothing's going to work but stopping eating all the tacos and pizza.
Or just bring it to somebody and you cut it and then put little elastic blue on the sides of the jersey so it stretches with you.
Or you just cut it into a halter top and you just show your beer gut and you're fine.
Oh, yeah. That, and all of a sudden, that's just a bad omen for anybody that doesn't want to throw up when they're watching the game.
That makes it sexy.
We have solutions. Clearly, Ben's friends don't.
No, they don't. See, that's why they're not true friends.
We're actually going to lose because somebody became a fat ass? Yes. If you just tuned in, yes, because Ben gained some weight and became fat. Yeah. The Seahawks are not going to win this year.
Yeah, though I will tell you, again, now I haven't followed the preseason. I know you have more than I have, Steve. But I still don't know what to make of it. The only thing we can go on is we talked to Walter Jones yesterday. And Walter, now granted, since Walter's now in the fifth quarter and he does stuff with Paul Sylvie, very rarely do you see anybody who's in that job go out and go, yeah, they're going to suck this year and they'll be horrible. But Walter legitimately felt like the one glaring part that's been an issue for us, the offensive line, Walter felt that actually it's better than we've ever seen it. And that guy at least has the credit to talk about the O-line.
I feel the same way in that one. It's so hard to tell in the preseason because you watch these guys play for maybe a quarter, maybe a little bit more than a quarter in a game. And obviously nobody's playing at the same level probably of intensity. The guys that are trying to make the squad are, but the starters that know they have gigs, I don't know how hard they're going. I mean, you'd think they are, but you don't know until the season starts. But it looked like Russ had more time. It looked like the running game looked stronger. I did like sometimes they were trying some things offensively that we never saw with Bevel. And I'm not a Bevel basher, but I think it was a good time for them to make a little bit of a change and get some fresh ideas into the offensive scheme. But like Walt brought up, we lost a good number of guys, but we also still have a lot of their core leaders still playing on this team, especially with Earl coming back. That's a huge thing.
Bobby Wagner,
KJ Wright. I know there's some injuries, but they're going to be on the team. And obviously on the offensive side with Doug Baldwin and with Russell Wilson, you got core guys that are still leaders for this team. I don't think it's going to be as awful as some people think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Which doesn't sound very optimistic. I think they're going to be a 10-win team.
And a 10-win team can get into the playoffs, and who knows? And depending upon our division, it could be better. We'll see. Our division looks like it's tougher than it has been. But I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see.
But this is. I'm thinking all this before I knew that Ben couldn't fit in his jersey.
Oh, hold
now
on.
I'm not sure anymore.
You're right. I forgot about the Ben jersey effect. That's definitely going to probably. Now we're probably just an 8-win team.
All I know is I'm just excited that on Sunday we're back to football.
It's back to football again. And look, don't give up on the Mariners either. This is a big series this week.
Oh, I haven't.
Yeah, so a lot of things could happen. Hell, I heard some baseball experts talk about the Tampa Bay Rays could get into the playoffs. And I'm like, what? I wasn't even paying attention. But so if they're saying the Rays can get in the playoffs, then the Mariners definitely can get in the playoffs because the Rays are behind them.
Well, somebody brought up a good point. The Mariners still have a 3-point-something% chance of making the playoffs, which
means
that's a chance. That's more than zero.
This series will tell us a lot because if the Yankees lose to the Mariners, that shows me that the Yankees themselves could be in big trouble because the Yankees still have more games to play with the Red Sox. I think they have 6 more games to play with them. So that could mean a lot because the Red Sox have been beating everybody up. So the Mariners might be able to get in not because of the Athletics, but because of the Yankees falling out of it. So anything could be possible here, man.
Well, the A's and Houston are tied right now.
And
they're neck and neck.
And the Red Sox are playing the Houston Astros this weekend. So if the Red Sox can beat up on Houston and the Mariners just keep winning, God, who knows who they could beat it for the wild card. But the idea is you'll definitely want to see the Astros, Yankees, and Athletics lose. That's what you want to see as a Mariners fan. And the Mariners can help that out this weekend playing the Yankees.
Now, if only we knew if Ben's Mariners jersey fit.
That's the key. Yeah. He hasn't. But here's the thing. With the Mariners jersey, you can leave it unbuttoned, and it still can get on your body unless right. You're Chris Farley, which you still can even make that happen.
It's like a trusty zip-up hoodie.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it doesn't fit, you can still wear it.
You can still wear it. All right. Got a new study out of the Netherlands, and because, that's where all the studies I believe in come from. Found that people in relationships who use Tinder, are you listening, Vicky?
Yeah.
It's very important.
Are you still doing the Tinder thing?
Not right now.
But you got the app on there.
She's still a member.
Sometimes,
you're a couple ciders away from swiping right on a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Usually I delete it, and then, Friday comes around, a couple ciders happen, and then it's just like, well, I guess I'll download it again. Why not?
You're still a member.
Yeah, I still got my pictures up.
Yeah. Well, this new study says that people who are in relationships that use Tinder are much more likely to show personality traits that are linked with being a psychopath. And seriously, Steve, every once in a while, don't you just look at Vicky and go, God dang, I think she's about to go on a spree. Don't you think?
That's why I'm super nice to her all the time and keep sharp objects away from her.
Exactly.
I'm not dating anybody. I don't got any boyfriends, so this doesn't apply to me. I don't do the boyfriend thing.
Not yet. But as soon as you get a boyfriend or girlfriend, we got to get you off Tinder, or you're a psychopath. So we just have to get you off Tinder once you get a relationship.
Psychopath seems like a rather strong term to throw out there.
That's what they're saying in the research.
I get that, BJ. I'm very aware that's what they're saying. But it does seem like there's something wrong if you're in a relationship and you haven't given up on your dating app.
Yeah. And here's what they're saying, and this is really sad. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm not going to get political. I'm just saying we may know people in our lives who fit these categories of what they think make a psychopath. What makes you a psychopath? Well, they're saying, like being less agreeable and more narcissistic. Huh. And we know people in life. I'm just saying, we know people in life who fit that category that you go, oh, wow, I didn't know you were a psychopath. Study also found that they're more likely to have casual hookups with people they meet on Tinder than single people. Okay. Wow. Well, that makes sense. If you're a cheater.
Yeah, if you're so full of yourself, then you're going to do it regardless.
I've often thought that somebody who could do that, here's the thing. I just would feel horrible if I cheated on my wife. I would feel horrible. Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean I wouldn't do it. I'm not saying, I'll never do it, because so far that hasn't happened. But it doesn't mean that I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'd never do it, because so far...
Touching moment.
I'm just saying, I'm a human being that's never been in a position.
Babe, there's no guarantees. I'm telling you right now I won't. But we don't know what happens next.
Well, here's the real reason is nobody wants to cheat with me, so I've never been tested, is what I'm saying.
We can find you a texter. We can play a game. Who wants to cheat? Who wants to be BJ's mistress?
Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to have a moment with me.
Who wants to bang BJ?
That'll be the... If we had the cool voice guy do it, I bet we could find you 3 women.
I guarantee you won't. There's not a woman that wants to.
I guarantee we could find 3 women right now.
I've been in this town for almost 20 years. No woman has come up to me and said, I'd like to bang you. Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, no, it's not.
Wait, you just read that radio convention. Remember you were sharing that story? Or was that wacky lady that you had to make sure she...
that's what she was. She was completely trashed. I think she thought I was somebody else.
Well, I didn't know we had criteria now.
Oh yeah.
Now, so they have to be sober. Now I don't know if we could get 3.
No, they have to not be able to know what I look like, because they have to be that drunk.
Oh,
can you get somebody that drunk? Then I have a shot.
Well, we can always get you a Mike Myers mask, so that'll make you more appealing.
I wish I could say I hate you, but you're probably right, Vicky.
So we just say, BJ, I'll bang you. Sign Ryan Castle.
Oh, perfect. See?
It's nice that Ryan texts the show. And I didn't know he had a 360 area code for his phone.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, so that's my point. I think, there's got to be something in your head that you wouldn't feel guilty about it. I'm not saying that it wouldn't happen. I think a lot of people do it for whatever reasons, but then when they do it, they do feel horrible. They feel guilty. But
there's some people that don't care.
Yeah, I think that's the psychopath kind of person. And I don't know how that is, but yeah, they just don't give a damn.
I had a friend that actually no longer a friend, but that was part of one of the many reasons why I didn't want to be his friend anymore. But he did not care, and he spoke as soon as I started getting to know him better, and he was just freely talk about him. I was like, I don't want to have this information like thrown into my lap. Like, not that I ever really see your wife, but like, Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
And I just don't need that. I don't need that burden, man. If you're going to do it, like, don't tell any of us.
Damn, dude.
We don't. And he was sharing it with all the dudes. Like, it was just like as if it was a badge of honor, and none of us thought that was cool.
Isn't it bizarre that someone's brain can think like that's a cool thing and some people's brains don't? I don't know which one is right or wrong. Society would say that obviously, not being a psychopath is the right thing to do. But I mean, yet there they are on the planet.
BJ, I found our 3 contestants for Who Wants to Be BJ's Mistress.
All right. Okay.
One texter from the 253 says, "I'll take one for the team." So that's a
Oh yeah, that makes me so feel like, hey, what a great night we're going to have. I'll take one for the team.
Okay, how about this one? Me, and I'm a redhead.
There you go.
That's good.
All right, but now here's the thing. I first of all,
Wait, I don't know if the carpets match the drapes.
Well, no, that's not what I'm asking. We haven't identified any genders here, and I'm not into men.
Okay, how about?
So I'm not going to cheat with a dude. Plus, is cheating with a dude cheating? Some people don't think it is.
Yes, of course.
Right? No,
yes.
There are people who think that if you don't cheat with the opposite sex, it's not cheating.
Well, those people are silly.
They're just coming up with excuses so that they could get away with what they feel is.
Don't look at me. Look at Vicky, because I don't think she thinks it's cheating.
Well, it depends on what your situation is with your partner. If your partner's like, yeah, you can go bang ladies, I don't he's cool with it.
Yeah.
I've been with guys that are like, hell yeah, any lady you want, go for it. And other guys like, nope, that's not cool.
Then I guess we got to take out the 3rd contestant because this one says, I'm a dude, I would bang BJ, especially if he puts me on his car insurance like his kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me tell you, I'm a sugar daddy, no doubt about it. I mean, that if you want your bills paid for, I'm your guy.
This one says, I love to bang BJ, and I'm sober.
Okay, then you are mentally disturbed. Let me just say that.
All right, how about it? I'm 29. I would totally
29.
BJ,
really?
And they said they do.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's another person that's got to be mentally disturbed.
Wow. See, now how are we going to make this happen if you're going to insult the people that want to have sex with you?
Because nobody should want to have sex with me. I see what I look like when I get out of the shower. Nobody in their right mind, except my poor wife, who unfortunately she made the deal. She's got to stick with it.
That's the problem, man.
Yeah.
You got to think, well, yeah, you can't be just crapping all over yourself. If someone finds you attractive, accept that and be happy about that.
I think there's something wrong with them if they find me attractive.
I view myself looking like Shrek, but I must be so damn charming that something is working in my life.
No, there's something wrong with your wife. We just haven't figured it out yet. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
How about this one? Says, I'm a girl and I've always had a crush on BJ.
Okay, you need to go see a therapist and find out why there's something wrong with you.
All right, if BJ doesn't mind chasing the chubby, I'd be happy to blow his mind with the greatest you-know-what-ski of his life. Whoa. From Serena in Seattle.
Listen, I got no problem with anybody of any size.
Look at this, man.
I got no problem. But again, I have a problem with anybody who thinks that I'm worth doing. So Serena, you need to get some help.
Another person said, BJ, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. I don't know. Are you paying?
Of course, yes. Dude, if I'm going to have sex with somebody that I want to have sex with, you bet I'm paying, because that's the only way it's going to happen.
So I say we go with Serena, the one that the chasing the chubby.
What about the redhead?
The redhead.
All right.
And the one that's always had a crush on you.
The 29-year-old.
Oh, now we got 4.
Oh, we got 4 people.
4 people. Yeah.
You know what? This is. You know what's going to happen, don't you?
What?
You never do.
Going to get divorced.
Here's the thing. Well, yeah, there's that. Game? But here's the thing. I know anybody crazy enough to want to have sex with me is so crazy I don't want them involved in my life and whatsoever. So even if I was single, I wouldn't do this.
So will you just be a freaking monk?
I'd have to be. I don't trust any woman that would have sex with me, because who'd want to have sex with me?
What a weird, wild world you're living in, man.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'll never be happy. I agree. That's why my wife, I finally am convinced that she loves me. It took many years, because I thought there was something wrong with her. I'm like, what are you doing with me?
One person says, I'm not crazy. I work for the school district. And they're on strike right now, probably. So you got some time.
Yeah, I'll pick at you, baby.
Right. Yeah, I got something for you to protest.
That's what it is. Yeah, I sure do. Yeah, see, I'm lucky.
What if they find you attractive? Because
they're crazy then.
Why? What if they find your personality attractive? Look.
Yeah, they're out of their minds. These women are all sick. They need help. I'm sorry.
Well, sorry, ladies. Yeah. We tried,
but let's be honest.
Someone just says, I was down to bang BJ, but he's too much of a downer on himself. See, that's what I'm saying. You have the confidence.
No, I am a realist. You're crazy if you think I'm bangable. That's not down on myself. I know the facts.
But no, you don't. These people want to have sex with you. Then that means
they're crazy people.
No.
Well, you say you like women that will fight with you and are loudmouths. You find that super sexy, while other people wouldn't. Maybe some women like a guy that's a loudmouth, annoying, old guy that smells kind of funny.
Why is it when you say that, Vicky, you look like you're about to throw up?
You're not helping his cause.
Yeah, you're not.
Because
I was trying.
Yeah,
I really tried.
Vicky's opinion, I believe, is the common opinion of me, which is, so again, it's just what I'm telling you is how it is.
I think you'd be a lot more attractive if you have a ball gag. You wouldn't be saying anything. You wouldn't be making yourself look any worse.
You know what, Vicky? Again, not helping the situation. Not really doing a good job.
I got nothing else.
All right, Dexter says, can I get in on this too? I'll be BJ's mistress. Next one. Redhead, 37 years old, just a hookup, not crazy. I have a Bachelor of Arts, a full-time job, and I'm in the military.
Damn, we're getting resumes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't need anybody in the military.
Good. What? Oh my gosh.
I don't need that.
He's going to find a reason to.
No, you know why?
He's psycho Goldilocks.
Because if I don't do it the right way, she'll tie me up and arrest me or something, dude.
She said she's not crazy.
Oh, yeah.
She has a Bachelor of Arts.
She wants to have sex with me. That means she is crazy.
Somebody also said, where is it? BJ, all that therapy and you have no self-worth? What the hell?
No, here's the thing that therapy gives you clarity. So I'm well aware of what I'm worth. Here's the thing. It's not that I don't have self-worth. I'm aware of exactly what I'm worth.
We got to find you a life coach.
No, I know what I'm worth. I know my place in life. I'm not unhappy that women don't want to have sex with me.
We have a whole line of people that want to be your mistress.
And there's something wrong with them because most women don't want to have sex with me. So I don't want to be with crazy people. Except my wife. She's the only one because you know what? Well, she made the deal. Nah, you know what? They're very nice. Thank you for wanting to have sex with me. I do appreciate it. I do. I'm sure most of you are not crazy.
Well, they said there's plenty of women that want to bang Mick Jagger, and that man's the ugliest person on earth. There you go.
See, a lot of people think he's super sexy, though.
No.
Not everybody.
And he's super successful. So
in the eyes of some people, you are successful.
Are you kidding me?
Not even young Mick Jagger is bangable, except for money.
I don't know.
How about this text? BJ, you're intelligent, open-minded, awesome father, introspective, and funny.
Well, now I agree with all that.
So that's attractive to this person.
Okay, now
let them have sex with you.
You know what? That's finally the first person. That person actually said something that makes me think they're not crazy.
Okay, we got a winner.
So we got our first contestant.
No, we just got the winner. Let's just go with the winner. Let's just do this.
Yeah. No, no
more contest.
Next texter just says I'm tapping
married,
out.
Right?
Someone just tapped out. They said you're crazy.
Oh, see?
Well.
See, I love it. See? So already 2 people tapped out. See, I'm right. They're crazy because they tapped out.
I just texted her. I wouldn't bang anyone on the show.
There we go.
Me too.
The smartest person in the room.
That texter is the most sane and the most stable out of every texter we have.
The 29-year-old chiming in.
Yeah.
I listen every day. I feel like I relate to you, BJ. Master's degree, good job, not ugly.
Well, it's not about looks with me either, because, you know what? I love all of God's creatures.
Jeez.
No, I'm just saying that, so she didn't have to say not ugly.
Not warm enough.
No, she actually, the 29 years old, master's degree,
yeah.
I bet she's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
No, you thought she's crazy. You turned her down.
Yeah, but no, now that she's got the master's degree, I know that she's at least got a job. You know what I mean? I might be able to retire.
How about BJ needs to be attacked by a mob of women that want to bang him? He needs an orgy.
Whoa. Hey, there you go.
Now, I won't argue with that. Who's going to turn that down? All right. Well, luckily my wife lives in another state. Otherwise, this conversation would make for a very uncomfortable weekend.
Oh, yeah. Someone says, I hope Kathy's listening today.
She doesn't listen to me because she's smart enough to know that she married an idiot. She won't. She doesn't pay attention to anything I say, which is really bright. All right. Yesterday, Steve, not able to figure this one out.
Also the name of a popular band on The Simpsons. Who is Radioactive Man's sidekick?
Ramon?
No.
Name of a popular band. Oh, crap. Metallica?
No.
Pearl Jam?
No.
Well, I've said it myself. I should have got this one, Fall Out Boy, because I actually dig that band. Oh, I bet a couple other women have dropped out after I said that.
Yeah, someone just tapped out.
That sucks. Yeah, you want to beat Steve? You can. 206-421-ROCK. You'll get a shot. Beat Miggs at 847 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. How do I figure out who my creditors are?
People a lot of times have had a long time of not having good credit and having collections, and so they're concerned that you may be concerned that you won't be able to find all your creditors if you file bankruptcy. How will I know which collection agency has my credit card bill from 10 years ago now? And that's something something that's hard to keep track of because credit collection agencies transfer your debts all over the place. But we will pull all your credit bureaus, and by getting all 3 of your credit bureaus, we'll be able to tell who has your credit and debt now, which collection agencies have had it in the past, and we'll make sure that we file all your creditors when we file your bankruptcy so that nothing slips through the cracks.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Love sports? Love culture? Well, I've got a brand new podcast called Take Line from Crooked Media, hosted by me, Jason Concepcion, and 2-time WNBA champion Renee Montgomery. From the games to the players to the issues happening both on and off the court, we'll be tackling the important political and social issues happening in sports head on. New episodes drop every Tuesday, so follow and subscribe on radio.com, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.